Welcome back to the channel, guys, and today we are taking on this adventure to the mountain hike at Kilimambogo mountain, which is also famously known as Old Donyo Sabuk. That one is in Thika, and of course this journey begins at Thika Road, Thika Super Highway. That's the main highway that is leading to Thika town, and as you can see, that's Old Donyo Sabuk river as we are now approaching the mountain itself in Thika. A lot of farming along the river, and people walking. It's a dry season as at per now, and of course the hiking begins with the joggings and warming up to avoid the injuries on the mountain. So after the introduction and the jogging, the hike officially begins. And as you can see, it's a very friendly hike that involves even the kids as young as 8 years old. So if you have family, friends and relatives, and the hike begins by the warning signpost of the animals around, because it's a national park. So in case of anything, you will be liable, and not the government, not the KWS, Kenya Wildlife Service. So yeah, if you come, you can get a private guard or you can hire your own. And as you can see, there are lots and lots of paths that are leading to the main hike. There is a main trail of 19 kilometers and a short and steep one of 14 kilometers. So here you choose whatever suits you best based on your hiking and endurance level. And Thika is the town that is known for producing the pineapple, so you can see the farms when you're up very clearly. And as you can see, people are really fighting to climb up, and a helping hand at times is needed. I'm hiking with the company called Holistic Fitness. You can search them on Facebook or Instagram. They are the best when it comes to the hiking. Good services and very highly trained personnel around. And as you can see, that's still the view of the Thika from up the mountain, looking so beautiful. And that's the road that leads to the hike as well. And the good thing with this hiking is that the longer route can also be used by cars. So if you're an adventurous person who uses his car, you can also favor it. It has also a hidden resort, and this is the resting or the viewpoint that makes you view the Thika so well from the above. But it's almost a halfway. It comes exactly after the very steep place, so that you need a rest, maybe some sugar level. When it has down, you can take some energy drinks from there. And as you can see, still the Thika farms, pineapple farms from a distance, very far. I'm trying to zoom if I can clearly get them, but the view is so scenic and it looks so amazing from up. So after the 15 minutes rest, then the walk begins. This is the Lord Macmillan's grave. He was British, who had love for wildlife in the most scenic places, and his last wish was to be buried in the mountain, a very lonely mountain. This is the halfway of the mountain. This is where he was buried. He was born in 1872 and he died in 1925, very long time ago. So as per his wish, he was laid to rest there, and that also has become as a tourist attraction. When you're hiking, people pause for pictures and for the remembrance of the hike as well. But it's a halfway of the hike. Then immediately from the grave, Macmillan's grave, you'll see the forest begins to thicken, and the climate here changes From there to the main hike, it's around 2.6 kilometers as the forest thickens and the indigenous type of trees are also here. The place is a bit cold, and it's a dry season, and you can see the way the forest is so thick. That tells you how the place is cold and receives rainy season. Occasionally it receives rainfall. You can see lots and lots of the trees. And you can see from a distance lots and lots of boosters, which I'm told is help for safety and wildlife protection, which are being used by rangers and visitors guidance and information. And it also acts as a conservation enforcement, and it's a communication again, telecom infrastructure operation, and it's also the lookout and resting point for the hikers. As you can see, after reaching the main point for the hike, you can see it's a very large area. You can rest. There is also a very small house for resting as well. Here you can have your hikes, you can do your stretches when you are in a group or as a single person, the way you prefer to hike. As you can see, people are relaxing and having their snacks, and it feels so nice. Though it's a bit cold, but it's not a cold month. It's a very nice hike for the beginners. You can come with your family, friends, even the kids can do it. As young as 8 years, they can do it. In our group did it, we had kids who did so well to and fro. And when you're sloping down near the entrance of the hike, you see still the different signposts telling you where the restaurant is, if you like to eat from here, where the canteen is. And if you're lucky, you'll be able to see the animals like us. We were able to see the baboon roaming around after the hike, as you can see. Though you're not allowed to feed them because we don't know whether you can poison them. Kenya Wildlife Service doesn't allow that. Here is the bus and the restaurant. After the hike, we really needed to eat. People need to gain the energy. So this is where we ate at. It's called Olesowan Resort. A very nice restaurant which has a papyrus roof from the coastal region of Kenya, and it's surrounded by the fruit orchard of different fruits. We have bananas there, mangoes, oranges, lemons, papayas, even the pineapples. Very different one. I'll give you the view from the top so you could see how it looks. It's just near the mountain. So whenever you hike, you can come here for lunch. They really have good food, good services, and very clean kitchen, and very cool music, not loud music. So it's really a very good place to rest. So guys, kindly consider subscribing, liking, sharing, because more are yet to come. So let's enjoy the view of the Olesewan Resort, which is just located near the Mount Kilimambogo. I'm just showing you the downer part of it, and this now the kitchen. You can see how clean it is, and most of its parts are white. You know, with the white you can't have a stain, it will show. And that's the swimming pool from up rooftop. They even have the rooms. In case of you need their services, you can contact them directly. It's a very nice place to have lunch. You can have your dinner, or you can stay. And those are the Mount Olesewan Resort. So I'll leave you with the pictures as we are coming to the end of this. So continue enjoying, and please guys, consider subscribing, and see you on to the next one.